Good evening and welcome to another edition of Mdread television. Well, the news of late has been rather grim, especially in a place in the South Ossetia region of Georgia, a former Soviet Union outpost of the Soviet Union. It seems like there's been quite some provocation between Georgian and the Russian-supported South Ossetia forces. But this has huge implications, not just for the region, but possibly for the rest of the world. It is quite troubling that there are rumours that the Americans have unofficially backed the Georgian army, equipped them and have trained them in the art of warfare leading up to this current crisis. So what in effect has been is that the Americans, by proxy, using the Georgian army, have attacked Russian soldiers. That to me smacks of scary. And we have already heard rumours that Dick Cheney, the Vice President of the United States, has already made serious threats towards the Russians with regards to what is happening in Georgia, in particular regards to the South Ossetia region. It is very troubling and worrying, and indeed, I actually had a hunch that the first firing shots of World War III could possibly start in Iran if the Americans or the Israelis are stupid enough to go and attack them. I'll go back to that in a little while. However, this is quite possibly more serious because it could escalate and spread, and there's already some escalation already. There's been news: Russian troops in Georgia advance. They've increased their presence in order to try and contain the situation. It says here, according to Georgia, Russia has deployed an additional 4,000 troops in the Abkhazia region. 4,000 troops in the Abkhazia region in Georgia. And unfortunately, it looks like it's going to spread like wildfire if we continue this madness. I fear that we are heading towards, this could be it. This could be the first firing shots of World War III. I really am fearing this, because if the Americans are threatening them, the Russians, and if the Russians are not overly pleased with what the Americans take on the situation, it could very well escalate. And by the way, just a little sideline, there are rumours that the US Navy has deployed some rather large ships to go towards near the Gulf, to be put in the Gulf, we're rather too close to Iran for comfort. And if that is the case, and then we should be very concerned indeed, because link that with the current situation in Georgia, then you got this idea that things are going to spread. It's bad enough now in Iraq, but it's going to get worse if we said. I mean, I'm really am concerned. because what is happening over there is could have a real devastating effect on all of us if we do not go all out for a diplomatic and peaceful solution to this crisis, because that is what's urgently needed on all sides, and we need to all stop. Because if I really am quite scared that it will not stop. It will spread like wildfire. It will escalate into a situation in which nobody really wants to go into. And that is all I've got to say for now on Mdread TV. I will possibly discuss this at further length in the future. And until then, until next time, see ya. Take care.